Hello there, boys and girls. It's me, as always, SidAlpha, and I'm coming to you guys with just a quick little chat because I realize it's been almost 2 weeks since I did any form of update on what's going on with the channel and things like that. So, to give you guys an update, we just broke 150 subscribers today. I know that sounds like paltry numbers, but for me, I was really excited. I thought that was awesome. And I loved it. Really got me psyched and amped up. Thank you guys so much to those of you that have subscribed to the channel. You really are amazing, and you've blown my mind with how incredible you've all been. It has raised a person that subscribed earlier today actually brought up an interesting question, one that's been asked to me in video comments before, but I never actually directly answered. They said, basically, he said, Burkhole says, "I'm genuinely surprised you don't have more subscribers, viewers, or comments. You make some really solid content." And that's actually been commented on several of my Is It Worth It videos in the past. Now, I shouldn't say several, a couple of my Is It Worth It videos in the past. And the reason for that is the content is a little bit higher quality, mostly because I do put a lot of thought into it. I also have a psychotically expensive amount of equipment at my disposal. I decided to do this as a hobby, and because of that, I decided, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right, and I'm going to get, industry standard equipment. I want to get a nice, good Blue Yeti microphone and things like that, or a Canon Vixia HFR 600 camera, so I can record in full 1080p and 60 frames per second, because that way it will look smooth to you guys when you're watching it. And so I wanted to have that good video and audio quality, and I have several expensive capture cards, an Elgato HD 60 Pro and an AverMedia U3 capture card, which both of those are capable of recording at full 1080p and 60 FPS. So, I've invested a good amount of money into equipment in this channel to help increase the level of content. Also, my thumbnails and everything, I've been playing around with Photoshop a lot, so I'm getting a lot more familiar with it and what I can do with it. And I'm actually using Lightworks video editor now. I may be transitioning to Adobe Premiere because Adobe can do a lot of things that Lightworks just can't do. And so I want to be able to do those special effects and stuff like that because I also have Boris special effects, which I'm still trying to learn, guys. It's fucking hard. But I wanted to introduce that aspect of the content to the videos as well. So still working on that. In addition, so that's the reason why, my content is probably much higher than your standard YouTuber, someone with a subscriber base, because I started out with some really expensive ass shit. I mean, between my gaming rig and all the recording and equipment and software and everything, I'm into this probably over $4,000. So that's, it's definitely a very high barrier to entry, but I have some good solid stuff on my side to help back me up. Another thing to help back me up, guys, is if you are surprised that my channel is so small, help me out with that. Just go out there, spread the word, tell everyone, tell your friends, tell your enemies that I'm here, and that I will be continuing. I'm not going away. I'm not going anywhere. So, let people know I'm here, let them know I'm doing reviews. Not so many on the AAAs. I try to do the AAA reviews when I can. Time is very dependent on that because I do still have a full-time job, and usually by the time a AAA game comes out, most of the larger YouTubers have gotten a preview copy or a review code and have been able to preview the game and get a review prior to the game's release or on the day of release. And frankly, I'm a little tiny little guppy in that great big ocean, and I don't have access to those resources yet. I am slowly working on trying to expand and put feelers out and things like that, but it's hard. It's really hard. I've got feelers out to Cloud Imperium Games and EA and Bethesda and a lot of others, trying to get some inroads, trying to make some contacts there. So we'll see what comes of that, guys, because I do want to keep improving this channel for you and improving the quality and the readiness of the content available to you guys. And so that's really something I've been striving for. And on that note, Upcoming things on the channel, it's not set in stone yet, still working out a lot of the details, but there is a potential that I will be a host on either a weekly or a bi-weekly podcast with myself, Noob with Boobs, and one other, and then we'll have rotating guests. Will be other YouTubers, Twitch streamers, things of that nature, to talk about general nerdiness stuff. Hot video games, video game news, gaming news. Geeky movies like Marvel and stuff like that, and all sorts of different things. Just whatever catches our fancy in the nerddom that we live in. And so that will be, if this pans out, I will probably actually be establishing a Twitch channel to help facilitate that. And so keep your eyes open, guys, because I will be announcing that prior to our actual. It may not happen with the first podcast, but it will happen. I will end up getting a Twitch channel. It probably won't be used very often because here at home I have a 1 meg upload, guys. Uploading my videos to YouTube, I use my cellular because I have a 3.5 to 4 meg upload, and it's a lot faster. It's still, with the size of the videos, it still takes me about 45 minutes to an hour to upload an 8-minute video. So that's how slow my upload speed is here at home. Download speed is fine. I get like 25 meg consistently, but the upload is garbage. And unfortunately, I live so far from town, there's not really any way to improve that at this point in time. Maybe once I get some more income and everything, I can look into relocating a little bit closer to town and getting some more viable options for internet. And once that happens and I have some steady, stable, high-speed upload bandwidth, then I will probably start actually streaming regularly. And with that, I will be hosting other Twitch streamers that I follow, that I'm friends with. Also, starting out April 2nd, we will be doing a new Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign on AP Gaming Reel's channel, Twitch channel, and YouTube, where I will be playing the role of not a bad guy this time. I'll actually be playing a good guy, and this will be in a kingdom building style thing. We actually had a short 2.5 hour stream last night where we discussed a lot of the different things that we're going to be doing in the world, and the audience is going to be involved, and the audience is going to have some direct participation and influence on the world. So it's some really exciting stuff that we've really been dumping a huge amount of thought and resources into. We have an animated intro that we're doing. I'm working on some graphics, some new overlays for the campaign, which, they're not the greatest in the world, but they're better than what we've been using, and I think they look pretty damn good for somebody who's not a professional Photoshop artist. So, I worked really hard on these. I've spent a couple of weeks working on these things, and I think they look pretty damn good considering. So we'll be using those to help jazz things up a little bit. It'll be a fresh new campaign with myself, AP Gaming Reel, _PN. She's not actually a streamer, but she is on Swargula's channel on Twitch, as well as Arthur Perkins's. She's a fantastic person, really, really intelligent. Twitch.tv, Tuxtradamus is going to be on there as well as Eric Vulgaris. So it's going to be basically a hard-hitting cast, because all of these people are super intelligent, very good role players, and this is going to be a fresh campaign. It's not some scripted rule book or anything like that. We are actually building the world around us. And so we are building the world that our characters will be interacting with, and that is fantastic. And you guys will be able to have some direct interaction with that, and that's fucking incredible, and I love it, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. Oh my god. So keep an eye out for that. That is starting April 2nd at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so be there. So let's see, what have we got? We've got the new campaign on AP Gaming Reel's channel. We've got the more than likely is going to happen podcast, bi-weekly or weekly podcast. It's going to be on Thursday nights, and it's probably only going to be an hour and a half to 2 hours long to start. If it starts gaining in popularity and people are really enjoying it, we may end up working things around to moving it to more a prime time night, like a Friday night or a Sunday night or something like that, and potentially expanding the hours or doing something like that to give you guys more of it if it's something you're interested in. In addition to that, I'm going to continue on with the Digital Homicide reviews, and it's really I've finished recording for the second one. I finished recording the footage for the second one. I need to plan out the talking points and everything, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Digital Homicide so far. This is their second offering, and to give you guys a little bit of a sneak preview, not their best offering by any means. So stay tuned for that. And holy shit, I've been talking for 11 minutes almost. So I'm going to go pack it in, guys. Thanks again. 150 subs. I never thought I would hit 10, to be honest. And so going from that expectation to 150, even though 150 is considered to be a pretty paltry amount, that's fucking exciting for me, and it just makes me feel so good that there's actually 150 people out there that give a damn what I think, you know? So it's really exciting, and that's really encouraging to me to help keep doing this stuff for you guys and trying to do more and do it bigger and do it better and do more of it for you guys. And so I'm going to continue to strive and continue to grow along the trajectory that I'm trying to grow at, because apparently it seems to be working. I know I've been here for, coming up in late May, it will have been a year. So my trajectory is not what you would expect of other YouTube channels. It's definitely been a bit slower, but I think we're starting to get a little bit of momentum built, and I really want to keep that momentum. So thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. Don't forget to go tell your brothers, your cousins, your mothers, your aunts, your uncles, your enemies, everyone that I'm here and that I'm here to stay. So here I am, boys and girls, the one, the only, the always, SidAlpha, and I will see you next time. Hi there, boys and girls. Thanks for checking my video out. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button and maybe even that subscribe button. Trust me, it works really good. Don't forget to share with your friends, and if you're interested in following me on Twitter and Facebook, the links for that are in the description down below. I also have a Patreon if you're interested in helping to support the growth of my channel, and the link for that is down below as well. And once again, thanks for watching and supporting my channel, guys. I really appreciate it.